Do you remember we planted some strawberry runners in February? I think February or March. And this is the result of them. Look, we're into just the second week in June now, and they're just about ready. We should be picking tomorrow. Yeah. And you keep them netted, otherwise the blackbirds will get in. You've got to make sure they're all fastened down, otherwise they'll be in there and they won't get out. Right, we'll go see some potatoes now. And I hope there's some potatoes there. You right? Say one.
Yep, now.
Do you remember we put some potatoes in buckets about 12, 13 weeks ago? Well, this is my last bucket. I'm just going to see if there's any potatoes there. We'll pull them out like that. Put the bucket down there. Oh, look at them. They're alright, aren't they? They're alright. Let's see. There's not a real lot, but it's enough for a meal for me and Jane, aren't they? Casablanca then, Casablanca. Casablanca. Oh, they're coming out like banty eggs now, aren't they? Oh, look at this. It's a nest of them here. Look at this. Hey, look at this. And that's after 14 weeks in a bucket. Not until yeah. I think I must have put three potatoes in a bucket. 3 potatoes in a bucket. Left them in a bit longer, I might have got a few more. Yeah, oh. Yeah, how was that? Casablanca. Casablanca. A nice early potato, they're lovely though. Look at them. Aren't they lovely? You remember in October we planted some sweet peas, and they looked a bit like this after a couple of weeks. I just planted these a fortnight ago, just to show you what they are. And then we planted them out in the end of March, and this is what we've been picking for the last 3 or 4 weeks. There, lovely smell them. And I'll just show you this one. If you plant them out, if you sow them in October, these are the kind of sweet peas you get. Look at that, the length of that one. Nearly all of them are like that. There's another one there, look. But Jean's had to cut them off to get them in the vase. She just chucked them off like that, look, and put them in the vase. And we've had about 5 or 6 bunches already. And that's with planting them in sowing them in October, and then keeping them over the winter, and then planting them out at the end of March. This is our carrot bed. This is our carrot bed, and this is how I grow carrots. If you don't grow them this way, you don't cover them up, you get carrot root fly. A lot of people don't cover them up. so I've covered all mine up. They look ready, but I'll pull one just to show you, but they're not very big. Yeah, they're not very big, look. They're only small. They want another fortnight to 3 weeks yet. So, but you've got to cover them up, you must cover them up. And I got some of this plastic for nothing. I made it, and then I put a top on like that. Like that. I'm fasten it down there. The water goes through there alright. Okay, that's it. The red lettuce. These are garden peas, right? And they're long stems, so I've had to tie them up. And if you don't tie them up, this is what happens, look. They get too heavy and they bend over. So you get these rings and you just tie them up like that. It won't be no good this, because it's you just tie them up like that. Like that. You keep, this is another one, look. That's starting to go now, so you just put it in there, press it on there and just push it up there, and it holds it up. And I've got the string on that one. And same with these, look, take these tendrils, see them tendrils, you see these here, you've got to cut them off like that, because if you don't cut them off, what they do, they fasten themselves on there and they pull them down there and the plant grows and you get a bent sweet pea. So you've got to, there's there look, just tip them off like that. Time consuming, but it's worth it in the end. So you take all the tendrils off that you can. I did these last night, but there's still one or two that I missed. And look at that one there, the length of that one. Right. You remember when we did these roses, we cut them right down to 6 inches, and somebody said they wouldn't grow, but they will grow, and this is the result of cutting them down. I'll show you what I like to do. Just leave one and cut that out like that, like one, and then just near the bud you'll see another bud like that, and you just nip that out like that and just leave one bud on. You just leave one bud on, you get a nice flower. Here's one, look, example there, look. You see that one? There's the bud, and the bud at the side of it, just turn it down like that and nip it off like that, right? And that one down there. And you just, it's the floribundas, you see, so you just want one rose, and that's it. The one's just coming out there, look. Same again there, just nip the side shoots out like that, and you just get one bud then, and it makes a nice. And these are what's it, Buxom Beauty, these are called Buxom Beauty. This is another floribunda, and what you do, just the same as before, just nip the side shoots out, the buds out, and you just get like that. Just leave one. You see, you get them there, the buds bushed up. Just tip them out like that. It doesn't hurt them. Just tip them out, and you get one lovely rose. There, they're all doing it. Look, just tip them out. And while I've been on doing this, I found out that I've got green fly. on my roses, so I'll have to spray tonight. Man, I won't have to spray tonight because I'm bowling tonight, so it'll have to be tomorrow night. So that's how, and we cut these right down to 6 inches, and look how much they've grown. Oh, now. These are my chrysanthemums growing very well, and you're supposed to knit the sides, so they have been stopped right down about 3 inches from the ground. They were stopped, and we've just got a bed of them. They're all sprays, these. These I never planted these. These are from the bird. The blackbird had been over there and got some black currants, and he sat on here, and I went right through him and dropped on the ground, and this is the result. Look at them. And the same with these rasps. He'd been on me rasps, and he'd eaten the rasps. It went straight through him and dropped on the ground, and this is what the result. You don't have to buy new canes every year. They're about 3 years old, so, but look at them on there. They're lovely, aren't they? And they'll taste lovely. That's Peter's plot, the next plot to mine, and he's doing chrysanthemums, but look at the setup that he's got. It's a wonderful setup, and they're all sprays and blooms. I think mostly blooms for Peter. And then just before they start to flower, he'll put a roof on there. He's got a plastic roof to put on, so that the water doesn't get on the blooms. And then he'll be showing them, hopefully. That's it. Let's go. 3 fuchsias in a little basket. 3 fuchsias in a basket, look. And I didn't know what to do with the barrow. So what I did was, I just put 3 fuchsias in there and 3 fuchsias in there, and that's the barrow potted up. Easy, isn't it? And then get the bed there. The sink. This is the sinks what we did. We did 2 sinks, didn't we? We potted the sinks up, and it's come very nice at the moment. And then this centre, and then get one through there, look. Through there. And then that in the corner. Then I didn't know what to do with the corner, so I potted it up. That's it. Put that out like that. You just nip that out like that. And you just, there's a long stem, so I've had to tie him up.
1 minute.
Don't matter.
Again, yeah.
There's our friend coming. There's his spray. We're just making a video.
Yeah,